there's no point. This was one of my favourite complaints we ever had. It was from a website. They wrote a piece about us, right? They were furious. First of all, they said one of those lines that you think is just made up. One line there, they said, yet again, one of those shows that thinks you can prove everything with facts and evidence. OK, we are overly empirical sometimes. We accept that, right? And the next thing you went, even the title, The Infinite Monkey Cage, refers to a Darwinian myth that an infinite number of monkeys would eventually write the works of Shakespeare. Now, firstly, some of you notice that it's not a Darwinian myth. Darwin was interested in many things. He was something of a polymath. But as far as we know from what we've seen of his diaries, letters, notes, he was never that interested in the kind of playwriting potential of any simian form, right? So, but eventually he went, the idea that an infinite number of monkeys would eventually write the works of Shakespeare is rubbish, as a recent experiment has proved. An exciting moment! They've done the experiment! I mean, I was thinking, they've done... And then I thought, hang on, I'd have noticed. Because you know when someone gets together an infinite number of monkeys? They're tough to hide. That's a tricky one. However cagey or difficult... So, you know, have you got an infinite number of monkeys behind that hedge? No. Shh. You know, that's a lot of monkeys. Why's the sun gone out? Those bloody macaques. You know, it's just... So they wrote this... And this was the experiment, by the way. They gave 12 monkeys at Paynton Zoo a typewriter. After a week, all they had done was poo and wee in it. Now, you as a scientist will know the error there. 12 monkeys, 1 typewriter. But that's not the main error, I don't think. So we got in contact and we said, well, the thing is that 12 monkeys, it's not really, it can't work with that many. It's you know, it's very specific, this idea. And they went, well, we do understand that 12 monkeys was a low figure, but surely by about 50, there'd be some kind of ramifications. And then we went back and went, again, if you look here about the details we've sent, this is one of those experiments that really requires exactly what it says on the ingredients list. It's either that or it's nothing. Right, and they just wouldn't have it. And eventually they went, surely if we managed to get 200 monkeys. Now this worried me, the wording. Surely if we managed to get 200... So they go, uh-oh, I've got the pliers, I've got the map to Whipsnade, let's go! Right, so...